All right, so everything that we see, if we're going to draw it, does have what I would say rules, but it's just the way things are. And if we can recognize the way things are when we draw three-dimensional shapes, then it'll be a lot easier. So the rule is that if we have a shape, we can only see one side or the other side. If we can see this side, for instance, we cannot see that side because we can't see both sides at once. The same thing is true for the top or the bottom. If we can see the top, we cannot see the bottom. The mistake that most students make initially is they think that it needs to be 3D in all directions. That is not the way we see a box. Now, if that was a ruby in a ring that somebody had on their finger, that would be a very nice gemstone, but it would not be a cube. It would be more like the upside of a pyramid. So remember, you can only see the right or the left, or in the top or the bottom. So if I draw a circle, I can only see one side of that cylinder. If I draw a letter T, I can only see the top, the bottom, the left, or the right. And in this instance, I can see the bottom and the left. Or if I go like this, now I see the top and the right. But you cannot see both sides at the same time. It just doesn't work that way. You can't see what's on the other side of my finger. But when we draw it, sometimes we try to draw both things at once. So recognize that everything has rules, and the rules of three-dimensional objects are that you can only see the left or the right, you can only see the top or the bottom. And then the one thing I didn't mention is that all the lines have to go parallel. So these lines go the same way. These lines all go the same way. Everything is parallel. Parallel, parallel. This shape, as it rounds here, is parallel because it goes around the same way. So there's two of everything to make the two sides front and back, left and right. But again, you can't see both the front and the back of this can. You can only see one or the either. So please work with that, and please remember the way things are.